let's see. I'm currently setting up everything, so we'll see what happens. I need to then put Honkai Star Rail as the game here. Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. Honkai Star Rail, shave. I forgot to change the little thumbnail because every single time I make a live, I have to change the thumbnail. I'm not looking at chat right now. I feel bad. 1 second. Save. There we go. Now everything should be set up. Lovely, wonderful. Okay. God, how tiresome I am. I like how I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to stream again more often, chill, vibe, relax. Proceeded to not have much time because I had to do a lot of applications and a lot of shenanigans. I really want to go back into doing lives again though, so hopefully the storm has calmed down and we can start gaming. Also, let me put some background music while wait to properly start stream. Boy oh boy, am I a little eepy today, but I'm doing well, thankfully. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get some sugar. By sugar, I mean I'm gonna eat a little cupcake. Ah. I'm not even sure if like I don't think YouTube gets to listen to the music while we're vibing here. But heck, I always love the music. I'm currently listening to the song from what is this thing called? The song from CCC, Caesar's OST. I love Caesar's OST. It's so freaking good. Also, yeah, I mean, I got a pound cake. Pound cakes are genuinely so freaking good. Whoever created the recipe for these things, genuinely adore them. I'm like, it's not even like a complicated recipe as far as I'm aware, but it's just so tasty, genuinely tasty. I'm definitely a bit concerned as to what I'm gonna face today, because I'm only fighting the bosses, right? But I haven't done anything regarding Planarcadia, so I'm essentially going in giga blind. Like if I'm doing enemies blind, boy oh boy, am I going even more blind than usual. Also, I should probably add myself my little guy into the what is this thing called? The PNG thing for when I actually start. Okay. I have finished consuming my little piece of pound cake. Stariel, where are you? I know you're literally on right now. Yeah, I'm like, I know I have the game open. And I know for a fact I should be able to see it there. I am concerned. I know it's supposed to be Elation favored, but I don't really have many of my Elation characters properly built, if I'm being completely honest in this regard. If you actually go look at the characters that I have, I mean, Silverwolf, we're trying our best. I haven't unlocked the Trailblazer because it feels illegal to have them before I actually experience Planarcadia. So when I reach the patch, like this point in the patch, I'm gonna unlock them. For the time being, they're just gonna vibe and look pretty. Yao Guang is okay. You know, they have a couple of things. They have their traces leveled up. I don't think Sparksy has much going for her though. If I can even find Sparksy. Yeah, Sparksy's not even fully leveled. She's like level 70. Oops. So we're dealing with that later. Definitely gonna be... I haven't even leveled up her freaking talent, so boy. This feels a little rough. I really need to give love to Sparksy. She's a fun character. I just haven't had time to properly be building her. So we're gonna go in and we're genuinely gonna hope for the best. The main thing... Oh wait, hold on. I also have something here real quick to get. Okay, cool. I did open the little Anomaly Arbitration box, since I needed to know who the boss was. There are 3 knights that I'm really afraid of. Okay, ally targets initially obtain 2 stacks of this effect, with each stack decreasing their own damage by 10%. This effect cannot be dispelled. Okay. Decreases damage by all... It decreases the damage dealt by all ally targets by 10% and decreases their damage taken by 10%. So everything is just tanky as hell. You know what? I do feel like we're definitely going break. Break effect goes nice here. At least I want to believe that. I'm going to cope myself into believing that this is the correct thing to build here. What's the next one? Taunting. Enemy targets take actions immediately. You know, DOT sounds pretty freaking... Oh, wait. Oops. DOT sounds pretty good here, if that's the case. But also, wait, hold on. Who are the enemies here? Who the hell are you? Human infected by the Paramount Bliss. I have no idea what's going on here. But also, this looks very propagation coded. Which I'm not a fan of. Why is the propagation, if that is actually the case, in this freaking planet? I am not happy. Okay. Obtain 2 stacks of this effect with each stack decreasing. This effect cannot be dispelled, and 1 stack is removed after each ultimate is used. I want to do like ultimate spam, essentially, on the main character I want to use this on. What abilities do you have? Okay. Do I wanna... It just feels right to be using DOT here, but also I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to do in the top half. The top half is the one that I'm genuinely so confused. Do I want to give it a try with Old Man Welt? Maybe. Maybe I can do it like this. Just geek up Burr on Welt and hope for the best. Let's go with this. Let's assume this is gonna work so far. Welt is the team that I'm genuinely concerned about, so we're gonna go with him first. Because if he doesn't work, then we gotta find a new strategy. Okay. Also, this feels like the best chance to use a healer if I'm taking less damage. That just feels right. I am doing Anomaly Arbitration today because I haven't done it in a hot second, and I'm genuinely scared, guest. As you know, I haven't done the story. I'm still stuck on like the last area that I was. And here I am about to fight several enemies that I have no idea who they are. Like, who is this individual? He looks cool as hell though. Well, ain't doing anything to Sparksy? Well, we'll see. Because this was the only thing I could think of that had imaginary on it, and I didn't want to use Super Break here. The goal is simple. We're just gonna hope that Welt with his funny little E does big damage. It's a lot of hell that Welt can keep up with. I see. Damn. That is definitely not good to hear. We'll see, we'll see. The other thing as well, it's not even that they have like a lot of health. They also don't take damage, right? Because like the thing, like the way that this is set up, right, is, oh god, okay, also I'm really bad at managing skill points apparently. The other thing as well here is that enemies take reduced damage, but so do you, right? So it's like, hey, it's great and all, but also I don't wanna, I wanna be able to do damage. You think imaginary weakness would be easier? It's not. Damn. That is genuinely rough. The good thing is, I'm not aiming to do what is this thing? I'm not aiming for a full, like, you know, perfect start clear, but if I can make it to just the king, I would be very happy. I can go back and get the other ones later. If it's not 3-star, I think it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I want to assume that I can do it without the 3 stars. Especially because, like, as you can see, I'm about to run out of the what is this thing called? The first cycle, which is like 300 units, which is absolutely wild. But yeah, right now, like, you can tell that this is like slow as hell because I haven't even broken through the first wave of enemies. My logic here genuinely was like, oh, because I'm taking less damage, bringing the Huohuo team might be good. Also, like, you know, I kind of just assumed maybe playing Cerebro would be good here. Because I haven't, you know, doing double skills with Welt, E6 Welt. That's also the reason why I was like, maybe we can give it a shot with funny little Welt. What the hell did he just do? It says like dispel, and I'm like, I'm kind of scared. Cerebro with S1, by the way. No, I don't. It's Cerebro with the little event light cone from the memes. So it's not an optimized build. It's not an optimized build whatsoever. Okay, lose a star, but increase damage dealt. Oh god. What the hell did homie just do to me? That was something. Again, I'm really happy that I'm getting to experience all this shit now firsthand in a singular go. Let's actually knock that guy. And then the double skills should be good enough with the damage boost to... Oh, never mind, they didn't get the second instance. Cool, okay. It's even better. So now Welt deletes there. Does damage, and we cannot delay her action, sadly. Yeah, that's also why the skill point economy is kind of oof. Also, wow, none of those enemies on the other realm have imaginary weakness. Wait, I feel like I was betrayed. Oh wait, I can still target Wealth though from like the Shadow Realm. That's actually pretty nice. Also, I never got to say this because you know, I never got to stream it or experience it, but god, the OST for this fight is absolute cinema. Whoever came up and designed the music. Wait, that's so cool. There's like an actual like live feed going on in the background. Yeah, no, there's definitely no way in hell that Welt is able to do this, but that's really cool. Welcome in 2026. Yes, Tris, welcome in. How are you doing? If you're Welt, you can skip Sparksy slap into her domain. Yeah, that's what I was hoping I could do. But also, yeah, Tris. So Huohuo actually got buffed, so it actually does make sense to be able to use her. It's just definitely not. I wanted to give it a little test to something here. It definitely is not working, so I'm gonna have to restart and choose a different team. Although suddenly Welt is doing damage. Oh, but there's like a second HP bar I haven't even touched for Sparksy. Now that I look at it, I just realized now that yeah, Sparksy has an entire second HP. And we only have like 2 cycles left. Alright, let's go switch teams. Alternatively, I remember seeing people... Oh, wait, not let me to restart. Ooh. Okay, wait. I have an idea. we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We can do. How do I find change lineups? Okay. The rest spent from TV helps their damage. Yes, it definitely does. So I think the game plan right now will be, we'll bring Kafka team here. We'll bring Welt team. We'll bring Firefly team here, and instead of Welt, the Forbidden Tech. We will bring the new upgraded Sela into this. Because I think the new upgraded Sela actually works well against the new iteration enemies. Especially with the buffs that she got. So she should be good against the Flame Reaver with these changes. Well, it's possible to 3-star like myself, 3-star stage 1 with Welt, but it was pretty damn close. Fair enough. Especially too close for comfort. The enemies have damage mitigation too. Exactly. The damage mitigation is really annoying. Also, don't look at my Sela. She's been defiled. Speed. Sela can counter River. Yeah, the new Sela should be good enough to fight the Reaver. Also, why is this the recommended set? Wouldn't it be this one? Because it's skills, right? Yeah, her quote-unquote follow-up attack doesn't count as a follow-up attack, as far as I'm aware. It counts as a skill attack, like Anox's. Alright, sadly, I don't have the crit damage I would like to have. But, we will hope for the best. Also, interestingly, wait, hold on, what is this? This is for debuffs, which makes sense. Is there any other Lycon that might be better? If ally skill points limit is 6 or higher, increases. Okay. Actually, wait. We're gonna bring in the Archer light code, and instead of having Ceridra, we will bring Sparkle. If I can find Sparkle again. But genuinely, I think Welt is now my 3rd strongest character. It's like even stronger than Archer. Damn. And the fact 9-1 gave me trouble. Even with the fact that I was sweating, that is concerning. Yeah, no, that is genuinely horrifying. Honestly, the Knights are... They're a great addition to the game. I love the fact that they've been added. But also, it's really scary, the amount of power that they hold. Because you would assume that an enemy this strong wouldn't be that oppressive, but then, you know, they are. They very much are. Also, why are you on Durance? Oh, because it's like massive crit damage that like it was giving me. Okay, that makes sense. It was an off piece. I was so confused. I'm like, why do I have that? Is there any other one that I have that could be good? That's quantum damage boost, but like it's This one has crit damage and crit rate. Of the upcoming Starward node. What is the Starward node? I don't remember. I usually look at what it does, but not at what the things are called. Let's see. Starward node. Starward node. Oh, yeah. I saw that. I'm really hyped. It's for the, what is this thing called? I saw that it's gonna be like extra endgame content. I'm really hyped for it. It's gonna be horrifying though. It's gonna be really freaking scary, but I am all for it. Honestly, anything that like makes like needs for my brain to have to think harder is a welcome addition. I love it so much. Don't really have anything here I would want to use. You know what? Yeah, I'll just stick with that and this rope. We won't get the set bonus, but it'll be fine. Now, the Sela team is the one I'm worried about, so let's start with that one. Well, Welt team on night 1 was Welt, attack boots, Sunday Sparkle, Dan Hung. The reason why I forgo Ceridra is because Ceridra is more designed enhanced skill, harder, fine, and that makes sense, yeah. But at the same time, again, because of my brain was like, oh, we have a E6, well, technically his skill is enhanced. No, it's not. It's just, it got buffed up to be like on par to all the damage. My brother in Christ, I just spawned. I did nothing and Sila almost died. That was, oh boy. I literally did nothing there and almost ate shit for it. Now, is that good skill point usage that I used that I did that? Definitely not, but I really hate that guy, so we're just gonna try to assassinate him as quickly as possible. As you can probably tell, some of my characters are not properly built and they doing this thing. You know what? Now that I look at it, is this better to do with follow-up attacks? Because them going into this like Giga mode is kind of... You need to do as many attacks as possible. Which, to be fair, I'm kind of doing. But not as optimally as I think I should. Especially not with those attacks. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? I think the game plan is definitely not Huoko. It's actually Dan Hong. But I have Dan Hong in another team. Because with Dan Hong, I would be attacking a lot and also prevent Sunday from dying, like he just did. Okay, they're actually they're actually making me have to think about this, which I really appreciate. But also, it's really messed up that they do that. The more you hit, the faster they get stacks. Each one's max stacks, they get less resistance. Yeah. So we're gonna do it like this and hope that by the time that they get the resistances taken down, that they will cease to exist. I still feel like I go with these two, Sunday Sparkle, just for the sake of it helps with the damage. And it's like, damn, that is just so not like. I mean, I didn't do. I'm rusty on endgame content because I forgot to do the last Anomaly Arbitration and last Memory of Chaos. So a lot of these things genuinely are so strange for me. But as always, these fights are genuinely so much fun. I cannot complain with how much fun I actually do have on these. It is genuinely scary though, seeing these guys rise into the sky and drop a... I don't know what it is, but like a shuriken. I feel you, thank you. It forces you to learn about the enemy patterns and gimmicks exactly, which I'm like... Anytime that there's like these things, I'm really happy. Are we winning? Yo! How's it going, guys? Welcome in, Liu. How have you been? How was your stream? I apparently don't have my alerts working. I will need to fix that at some point. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Guys, if you did not know Liu, thank you. Thank you, Sila, for interrupting. But if you guys don't know Liu, he's absolutely great. I loved having interaction with him. And as a whole, it's just been great. It's been a while since I've been able to talk to you, because also, to be fair, we are awake at like different times of the day. But how have you been doing, my guy? Hope everything's treating you absolutely great and lovely. Honey, Liu. Boy, oh boy, am I struggling with these new endgame contents, because I'm so rusty. I'm unironically giga rusty. But how have you been, my guy? And by the way, how was stream? Also, for Raiders, my name is Manny, also known as ManCarSua. As you can tell, I haven't streamed in a while, so I don't remember the protocols of things. But I am a Honkai Star Rail streamer, sometimes, and a Honkai Star Rail content creator, also sometimes. I'm trying to do content again now that I finished college, and it's been absolutely great to be back. But yeah. If you guys need to take some water, some snacks, by all means, go ahead. Duai. I have no idea what Duai means. What? But yeah, Not streamed in a while, actually, not that long compared to before. You know what? That is a perfectly good call out, guest. But true. Oh my god. I was like, I'm gonna stream more often, proceeds to disappear for a whole year. Also used off-books units for Anomaly Arbitration. Ah, don't worry about it. You know what? That makes sense. See, my brain completely forgets a lot of things. But honestly, it's still a lot of fun. You know what? Unironically, oh, well, that was a good amount of damage. That was a good bit of damage. Yo, kind of happy with that. Okay, maybe like the Sela team might be the answer for this, especially with that extra hit, and now that his resistance is broken, and soon his defense are gonna be broken. Ooh, the only thing that kind of sucks, I'm kind of scared. Does he have his... Well, that is big damage. But I was wondering if he has his turn back soon. You think I remember shits? The path of remembrance ain't gonna accept me? Oh my god. Honestly, it'd be like that, bro. Like, being able to retain information is... Oh, I did not think I was actually gonna kill. Oops. You know what? We were doing that to recover a skill point. You got Mythos? Indeed. Bro, we love Mythos. Mythos is genuinely my favorite Aeon with how dumb and goofy they are. The fact that their entire existence is just to rage bait and create false information is so funny to me. The memes. The fact that, what is this thing called? The fact that when you go into the, like, HSR subreddit, there is a tag for posts called Enigmata Propaganda or something like that is my favorite thing of all time. Here's a certificate of misinformation and gaslighting. Exactly, see? Also, the reason why I like the Enigmata as well, in context, right? You could be getting misinformation from AI, but you get to have it ethically sourced by my own mouth. I get to ethically source you with misinformation and also be able to provide to you dumb shit for the low cost of no water, because I'm a dehydrated motherfucker. Speaking of which, I should probably get some water. I like how like immediately my brain is like, you know how I mentioned I'm dehydrated? Yeah, probably. Search for the facts, search for fiction. Exactly. Who needs facts when you can have proper misinformation? Use just aaaa in disguise. Oh my god. Not the aaaa in disguise. On the bright side, oh yeah, no, that is nasty damage. Oh boy. Wait a second. Okay, so Sela definitely is working wonders for this. Oh, they're definitely friends. They go out for like Sunday dinners together, you know, some Sunday little branches. They go meet up like old, like freaking, what are these things, like those like moms that go like on Sunday branches. I was like, should not have hit him. That was my bad. It's fine. We still are doing like big damage, and he's about to be at 50%. Nihilux is very Enigmata coded. Oh yeah. Nihilux is so good. I cannot wait for her to release. And also, if she's not Nihility, I'm gonna be angry. So I would love for her to, you know, be a Nihility unit, debuffs, writing fiction into reality, making enemies be weakened with her Yuri and Yaoi. Sela is amazing. I genuinely have. Also, by the way, welcome in Persistent. Hope you're doing absolutely wonderful today. How have you been? Her 2D art did not show her massive personality. Oh my god. I'm really excited for all the shenanigans that are gonna like be going on through the story because of her influence. Also, let me just press Alt real quick. Now, oh, well, never mind. Okay, I guess Sela just does the follow-up attack anyways. Cool. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. We still have one more cycle. So there is a chance I can actually beat this. Alternatively, I might actually swap Sunday out for one of the the freebies. Will we get story stream at this point? At some point. We will be back. We will be back to story mode at some point in time. Just not today. I do hope to be able to stream tomorrow. If I have time tomorrow, I'm definitely down. Because okay, the main thing is this past week I had to do so much paperwork. That's why I didn't stream. I was planning on stream on Wednesday, was not able to. But now that I'm now that I'm done with all the paperwork stress things, I definitely have the time and I definitely want to stream and do dumb shit. I hope it's been great, appreciate it, and hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. Again, now that I finished all the paperwork stuff, all the real life stuff, I get to finally vibe and relax. I get to finally game. Yippee. And hey, ACG meme reference. Oh my god, yes. Also, hey, we actually were able to beat it, which that was the night I was most stressed by. Now we get to do the funny nights, and the reason why they're funny nights is because I have my premium teams, my funny teams. I do believe that like these teams should be able, because they're my creme de la crop. Are you live on YouTube too? I am indeed live on YouTube, or at least I should be live on YouTube. I mean, I've been reading YouTube chats, so yeah, I am live on YouTube. Are you going to stream any other games like Neverness to Everness? No. Well, other games, yes, potentially, because I do want to play like Persona 3, the Reload version, because I want to re-experience that game. Potentially even like re-experience Expedition 33, but not Neverness to Everness. I don't really support their use of generative AI, so that's the main reason why. I understand why people like it, and some of the gameplay does look really fun, but in my personal view, because of their use, I don't feel comfortable playing the game. Also, ow, that actually kind of hurt. Wait, okay, guys, can you stop hitting Kafka? They're all out for Kafka. YouTube frogs, yes, the YouTube frogs are homies. It's like Cyberpunk, yeah, exactly. It has like really cool aesthetics, and it has like a lot of really cool things. I do stream on Twitch, yes. It's under the same username, ManCarSua. I started off on Twitch, and then I went into YouTube. Did you get elation units? I did. I got Silverwolf with her light cone because it was a legal requirement. Also, hang on a second. Well, I swapped her. YouTube chat is kind of ADB. I have no idea what ADB means, but fair enough. Also, real quick, right? Didn't know this guy lost his toupee. got him formal work, like formal work now. Meant to say bad. It's okay. I don't like. There's definitely some aspects from the YouTube chat that are kind of a little cringe. But yeah, welcome into like the Twitch chat. I did not realize again that, yeah, this guy, he loses his hair. That is actually so dumb and so funny. Elvis Ducky, yeah. He looks so weird without his freaking wig. It feels wrong. I'm guessing he loses it whenever you break him. Also, these two are just gonna die of natural causes. And by natural causes, I mean DOT. So I might as well just start focusing the other guy. Oh god. Elvis, just Elvis Duckley is such a funny name. Oh god. Okay, wait. I might actually need to heal. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I have faith that my DOTs will do enough. I already have. What is this thing? Kafka's getting old. So with Kafka, we definitely delete everything. Brawl lost his aura. Yes. He looks so weird without the wig. I don't think any more enemies are spawning, so we might as well just do this. At least for this wave. I'm guessing there's another wave still. Because otherwise this feels way too easy. Lots of weird names to these enemies because sometimes usually their names are too long. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna remember? Well, actually no, Rocking Rebel is easy, but like SD Civilian Mechatron is definitely not one I'm gonna remember. And some of the other ones from the other factions that come up later are definitely not... They're definitely long-ass names. I can just like slow burn this guy. Because he's gonna die potentially after 2 DOTs, yeah. And we're aiming now for potentially just the 6-star reward. Alright, keeping those and getting ready for the next one. Which are these guys? Dart Frog Bot. You know what? I kind of see that. I can kind of see that. I'll crush them all. Oh my god, I love that voice line from Mr. Tail. I do like the voice actor that they have for Mr. Tail, but it's always so... It's rough always remembering the past voice actors, because boy oh boy did I love... I forgot his name, but like Adam Gold, his performance was also just peak. Let it simmer, yeah. Also, I'm waiting for this. I did read some of the quotes. For some of the abilities of these enemies. I know this one's gonna multiply, so that's why she gets deleted really quickly. You know the Penacony enemies? Yes. What about them? Which one in particular? Oh, wait, Dart Frog Bots make me think of the Xianzhou. Getting E1 Huohuo. I mean, E1 Huohuo is really good still. Getting that speed boost is amazing. Oh, TV Rex, TV Mike Tyson, and TV Guy, TV Crab. That is honestly very accurate. The thing is, even I wouldn't call a waste to getting Huohuo's E1. Because yes, I mean, you do lose the ability to have like the 3 stacks. You mean you get a 4th, I think, which I mean you're never gonna be using at that point because you're always just regenerating often. But you do get a massive speed boost, which is huge. And also I think there's an increase in like HP. There's an increase in healing, something like that. I can open it up like after this fight is over. I think it's 12%. Yeah. It's either 12. It has a 2 in it. Let me tell you more interesting tidbits. The multiplying enemies, it's hella designed for Silverwolf level 9999 because Silverwolf extends buffs and certified banger every time she kills the enemies. Interesting. Also, that is messed up. I did not expect them to just one tap. Kind of scared now. Ooh. Wait a minute. Am I actually gonna lose because my character's gonna die? Well, there goes High Silence. And there goes another character. Just don't. Damn, I actually did die. I was fucked up. Okay, interesting. I did not know that is how that thing worked. Those flyers witches now, they have the new ones and I call them pink flying witches. Fair enough. I honestly just call them the pink moths. Because since they're like very elation looking like coated. I just feel like they're just moths. I just call them whatever, like ugly little insect I think that they look like or resemble. The Birdman, every time their performance gets into you get a more punchline. I see.
Stand still.
So that's cool to know. Also, forgot I had to ult with Kafka first, but it's fine. I now know what to do more accurately, so this should be fine. This should go a little better. The SD bots also elation because they get hit by elation damage. Oh yeah, it's so funny. I didn't get to do this fight, but I do know about these SD bots because I was watching a friend do the start of this fight, and watching that bot just punch the hell out of one of its allies was the most funny thing in the world. About traffic like robot, yes. That is the literal personification of the Aeon of Preservation. The fact that that thing can tank multi-hit moves is unethical. But also, I do like the fact that it gets countered by DOT. Because while you are doing damage, you know, initially with like Kafka's little shot, it still applies, it still forces all DOTs to be procced. So that enemy is my favorite to face always because of that reason. Because I'm a DOT enjoyer. And as such, that just means like it's the easiest enemy. Bro Tank the Self-Annihilator, literally, that homie just does not care about what you're hitting it with. The fact that you can hit it with Acheron ult, Genuine ult, you can hit it with anything. You can hit it with Finance freaking Giga Power, and he just tanks that. I think my favorite thing was watching a friend get soft lock. Oh wow, Black Swan actually died there. Okay, we just gotta make sure nobody dies. Yeah, watching a friend get soft locked against that enemy in Currency Wars, because that enemy had enough speed to outspeed Finan in one way, shape, or form, and nothing in the Finance kit could actually hit it, was so funny. Black holing shit, literally. There's only one who can get past that thing. Pele's skill, true. Actually, Pele, and I think somebody else has removed debuffs. Like, remove buffs. I just don't remember right now off the top of my head. There's another character. I think it's Hanya, but don't quote me on that. There's somebody else that can do it besides Pela. Also, welcome in, Buttered Toast. How you doing? How you doing? Hope everything is treating you lovely today. Luocha ult. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Luocha ult also removes buffs. And you unlock the core memory. Because, what is that thing? I remember using Luocha always against the Sanctus Medicus enemies. Because, you know, they spawn the little underlings. And when you remove the revive mechanic, they just, you know, the big guy doesn't heal anymore. Alright, let's see. Let's put up. Doing good. Got Silverwolf to E6, that's huge. Watch a dang E6 as commitment. Also, welcome in, Maria Paz. How you doing? Hope everything is treating you great today. Also, it felt so weird for half a second because, so for context, my first language is Spanish. So going from trying to speak with, you know, an English-ish accent to just going into Spanish mode was really funny for my brain for that second. But yeah, I hope you're doing great today. Español, yeah. The worst part is like I literally, because I'm also like I'm reading it the way that you freaking wrote it, me just going Español instead of Español. Oh. Okay, unironically, I have learned from my mistakes. We're gonna heal. Especially with these enemies, I need to be wary. Because if I actually don't pay attention to like their power, I can definitely get destroyed. Español is bueno, Yeah, it'd be like that. It's a good language, and again, it's my first language, so I hope I would be good. But also, I say that knowing full well, for context to some of y'all, funny little thing about me, I actually almost failed my Spanish classes when I was younger, and it's like that's my first language. So it's always been funny. I never really liked Spanish because of that reason. English was an easier subject for me. Also, ooh, am I actually gonna die here? No, no, big enemy goes in with a big hit. Oh, but then it's turn of the other guy. Okay, okay, just keep hitting Huoho, keep hitting Huoho, keep hitting Huoho. Oh, oh. No, wait, why is that enemy getting another turn? That's illegal, that's illegal. Wait, 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 I need him to hit Huoho. Need him to hit Huoho. They hit Huoho, I ult, they live, never mind, they died, cool. Oh. Ah yeah, self-healing and multiplying, those two mofos in abundance and propagation cocktail, literally. They're so annoying. Okay, huge. We get a Huoho ult, so we get a heal. Debating if I actually use a skill here or not. I shouldn't. Yeah, no, we're not, because I want to save a skill point here and ensure all my party members are nice and healthy. The good thing about these enemies, though, is that when they split, they seem to have less HP. Mind you, they're still really annoying, but they don't seem to have, like, you know, a massive amount, so they just instantly get deleted. Also, I need to ensure that I take the least amount of damage here as possible. I don't lose the star here, right? I do. No, I don't lose the star. I do get more damage, though. But oh boy, it feels so close. Game keeps reminding us Hasten Roth's corpse lying somewhere, yes. Which is kind of unethical. Not a fan of that. Not a fan that they keep reminding us that that thing exists somewhere in this world and is ready to annihilate all of us. It's in an amber, but it's somewhere. And like the thing is, there are also Hasten Roth's remains in Luocha's little coffin. So the thing is, while Hasten Roth may be, you know, encased, there are still parts of his carcass that are in the world. For some reason, it lost limbs, I guess. So I guess they can use that. Not entirely sure how that works, but yeah, like I know remains of that Aeon are in Luocha's little coffin, as revealed by that that one. What's that thing? As revealed by that one plot point in the storyline back in before we actually went into Amphorius, because it was in the Fugue storyline, right? Or am I just completely confusing myself? Also, witness the power of an actual team that I properly built. Wait, that didn't die? Now that I think about it, the Swarm still exists even after it got ambered. Wasn't the Glamoth Empire fought against the remains? Yes. I mean, no, I think the Glamoth Empire fought against them in the war itself. But there's still remains around the world, and the Glamoth frontline did still fight them, especially because, you know, the bugs appeared in the middle of Penacony. That's why Firefly's friend was there. I think that's actually a good question. It would mean Firefly is incredibly old. But also, I mean, isn't her suit meant to sort of keep her well preserved? I'm actually not sure how the logic on there works. Oh, no, so... Huh. Okay, I do feel like the Glamoth Empire was fighting them primarily during that time, but Firefly is not from that time. Firefly is of the people that was fighting the remains of that Aeon. But the Glamoth Empire fought during that period of time. Also, Glamoth, yeah, like the Glamoth is powered by the propagation, which makes sense given that it's a big swarm of fireflies, right? That are literally just constantly creating themselves over and over again to fight this other entity. Which I'm really glad that that is something that ended up being like proven. Because I was like, I was really confused why in the original, what is this thing called? Divergent Universe. The equation of the Glamoth Empire was half propagation, half hunt, and I was like, why is it propagation? And then it made sense. It clicked. Yeah, you use propagation to fight the propagation. You use the stones to delete the stones. Classic move, you know? Also, I like that this is essentially a hologram of like Sparksy in the shadow domain. Also, I'm surprised that actually did not free Firefly. That's a little messed up. Thanos approves exactly. Okay, on the bright side, Firefly is gonna be releasing this turn. Okay, let's do this. I think there's no, yeah, there's no more benefits to be gained, so we just delete them. And now, once we break them, it's just GG. No, we don't even need to break them. For some reason, that just dealt 30% of their HP bar. Also, didn't aaaa also appear in the war in the Swarm Disaster? But what did he do though? No idea. I mean, aaaa is just a silly little guy. I can just believe aaaa being like, what if we created an explosion? And that's literally their entire lore. That's a Dahlia? Yeah. The Dahlia is just so funny. The fact that it's like you get to do super break damage despite the fact your enemy is not broken is perfect. And we actually did reach... Oh wait, are we... There's... No, there, we do reach the quota. We do reach the quota. I was scared. We do 3-starred. We do 3-starred. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Because yeah, but like for example, if we look at like aaaa's little track history, right? aaaa decided that giving all of their power to a worm was worth it just for the potential chance that that worm could become a Genius Society member, right? And, you know, it didn't work. But you want to know what's even more crazy? So, you might be wondering, why did aaaa bother to create a worm, right? Why an insect to become an emanator? A spider has become an emanator in the Genius Society. I'm not even kidding. Hold on, let me look up the little article, like post thing. But it's so funny. aaaa did think of throwing the dice, and they gave us towards Tassie. Fair. Also, aaaa decided to blow up the Express at one point for shits and giggles. It's because the worm is dope as fuck. True. aaaa and the Joker from Batman would be besties? Probably. Also, welcome in, Books. How you doing? Maker of the Face Flame. Oh boy. Let me look up here. And to go in here. It's Genius Society members. There's one in particular that I remember. I just need to find them. And then I'll stream that page real quick. Maker of the Face Flame. Yeah, Maker of the Face Flame was, but it had like, I want to know their specific name, but yeah, they're just a spider. Homie decided to just be a spider, and I was just like, what? Circle, yeah. Let's see. This one. And now the screen appears, and if we look here, a prodigious descendant of spider kind. She lived 29 days by human measures of time. the fact that a spider that was only in life for 29 days, which very fitting, Genius member number 29, 29 days. It's just insane. It's just I don't know why this is a thing, but it's so funny. Spiders are Agnesod bugs. I smell double standards from the Genius Society. Yeah, maybe. That might just be the case. They promoted a spider that only lived 29 days. She devolved into a Monday Night, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she just like ceased to exist and like just like deteriorated really quickly. But yeah, it's again, unlocking random pieces of trivia and lore like that is the reason why I love this game, and why hopefully on Sunday I should be able to go back into releasing the little series about the relics before I start going into the curios again eventually, after I take a mini break. So it's gonna be like, we're gonna do the relics mini break to rest the voice and prepare everything for the new curios, which I'm really excited to do the new curios. Yes. Finally I get to fulfill the promise that I was like, oh, I'm gonna do them. I trust proceeds to get hit with finals. Trust, I'm gonna be back. Proceeds to get hit with post-secondary shenanigans, like not post-secondary, post-graduate shenanigans. I'm about to do it. Needs to do paperwork. I'm gonna do it now, and this time I should be done with all that stuff. I only have like one project I have to work in, which, you know, one project, a single little project. I definitely have time, especially because I have proper time management now. I think I had differently. I think that only one of his masks, the whole path of the elation is one concept and enjoying the joys of life. But doesn't mean it's only shits and giggles. True. I mean, we have the concept of the mourners, right? Not the mourners. Yeah, was it the mourners? It's something like that. But just the guys that are like against the fools. The mourning actors. Those guys. Also, that includes embracing all emotions like sadness, anger, embarrassment. Otherwise, he wouldn't be the most human aeon. True. But it's also how you can... I do like that it's also related towards like joy to a certain extent as well. Even in that regard, it's a lot of emotion as well, which also is kind of interesting that could be a concept that you can tie back into Penacony. What type of project? It is a website redesign. So at the end of our program, me and one of my classmates were offered to redesign the website for the program coordinator that has the marketing thing. So like essentially in my marketing program, there was a chance you could apply to a specific sub-program that instead of doing everything in theory, you start doing everything in practice. So you start working with clients and real people with real statistics, and you essentially help them sort of like build up their brand and build up what they want to do for just, again, a business, whether it be giving them a new rebranding, giving them new assets, giving them new social media posts, if they need a new website, if they need an audit, all those shenanigans. Our professors want us to redesign their website because they made it kind of just as a spur of the moment to have something to be front facing, but when you look at it, it kind of like falls off from time to time. So now, because of the work that me and my friend did in the website for one of our clients, they were very impressed. So they were like, hey, can you redesign our website for us? So that's going to be the major project I'm going to be taking through the next 3 weeks. Because we're essentially doing a week of it's 1 week of making the whole thing to sort of like touch base. The next week is like gathering their feedback and implementing it. And then the final one is like, hey, look at it, final touches. So in theory, it shouldn't be, shouldn't be that hard. But I'm very excited to tackle on that project. Oh boy, am I really hyped. Also, I've never fought this boss. I've never seen content of this boss. And I guess I won't get to see it immediately because I forgot that I have to fight this thing first. But I'm ready to fight Foolish. Many misunderstandings about the elation is that it's not only tragedy or comedy, it's about enlightenment. Elation means ascension, which made the wordplay of aha. That means discovery, as in Eureka. Honestly, I love that interpretation. Especially as well because it's really tied a lot towards, like, again, the theater of it. Right? Like, because again, the literal representation is the theatrical mask. But it's not just, as you mentioned, comedy and tragedy. It's a lot of subsections of storytelling, of emotions, of how you bring to life stories. So I definitely do like that, and the aha being the discovery, being the oh, you finally reached this big moment into the plot point, big discovery. It's cool. Or it could be yet another mask, because there's also Cypher, and she saved one of the world's cycles through lies. And seeing Lygus comment about how Forest is just a microcosm of the cosmos is, yeah, that's fair. Also, welcome in, Flamer. How are you doing? Hope everything is treating you lovely today. I see you're quite talented. Hope you have more smoother experiences than what you expect. I really hope so as well. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm talented. I had a really good team. Because the thing is, for as much as I could say, oh yeah, you know, like we designed a really cool website. I'm more of the like web design part in terms of building the site, but my friend they're a graphic designer. They know the ins and outs and intricacies of how to build it and like how it should look, both aesthetics and navigation wise. So it really was a big part that they were one of my teammates for that project. Think about it. How Aha became an Aeon by climbing up a tree and laughed at the absurdity of it all. I could have sworn that he became an Aeon because he watched a baby fall and then laughed so hard the universe exploded. I did, honestly. The thing is, I did kind of when I met them on the first semester, I did see that they were really, really cool, and I was like, huh, you look dedicated. I don't know, like definitely that person was the one that like I really wanted to work with, and I'm glad I got to work with in the first semester. Do a good impression, and then when I heard that they got into that program as well as I did, I was like, yo, if we can do a group together, I would love to do a group together. What are we talking about? We're talking about many different topics. We're talking about AHA, and we're talking about a random job opportunity I got that I'm doing later throughout like these incoming weeks. Even so, you did that. It's something to be proud of. Yeah, we're definitely proud of like the work that we did, and it was a great experience. Being able to do that program also was huge because again, being able to do practical work instead of theoretical work was massive. Also, I should have eaten. I did not realize that was my fugue turn. I thought that was my Linkship turn. Oopsie. Yeah, it's part of it. The absurdity they mean. Even so. And yes, that is the absurdity they mean. True. I still have stacks on Dahlia, so I should be fine. Also, oof. Oh, wait, they all get to attack together? Well, no, my bad. I know they all attack together. I don't know if they all just got like an extra turn because there were 3 of them active. Okay, this time we actually don't forget to apply that. You know what? I probably should have killed the other guy. Oh. Wait, keep mashing, keep mashing it, keep mashing it, keep mashing it. And yeah, the baby falling, it's a joint attack similar to the chickens, I see. Aha sent it after they climbed to the top of the imaginary tree, whatever that means, because the imaginary tree is not a literal one. It could be enlightenment, yeah. And saw the absurdity of the universe. I see. From the Judicat PR. I don't know. That is... Huh. Not fair enough. Sometimes the dyslexia hits me, so like reading that was a lot harder than it probably was in practice. Also, that's not doing... Homie, this is my strong character. Can you please take damage? Oh, you've been hit with happiness. I don't know what that read. Hold on. What is that? What the hell is happiness? Gain 2 stacks. Loses 1 stack when an enemy summons Lotus, or after attacking the enemy, and loses additional stacks after eliminating a target. At the end of your turn, if the stacks are greater than or equal to 6, the character will be converted into Happiness Puppet. When stack reaches 0, it is dispelled and inverted severance effect is inflicted. No idea what that other effect means, but I'm scared. Judge thingy that made Evernight. Fair enough. Yeah. Almost fell into nihility, and then only after seeing a baby fall, they burst into laughter. There we go. Thank you for the clarification there. Really appreciated. Oh my god, so many little underlings are being summoned. Okay, I see why you say the elate, like, it is tailored for elation gaming. Attacks more, make it don't max or you lose control. Yeah, exactly. I wanna attack more. It was just weird, like when I reach the thing, it says if you reach 0, you enter like an extra state, or maybe I just confused myself. Oh well. I just know, yeah, just keep on attacking, and that way I should not die. Also, thank you, game, for giving me so many opportunities there to do nothing. Oh god, a little scared. This should be fine. We're breaking them. So we get a no idea what those were, but it was kind of scary. It's attack. Oh wait, my bad. Yeah, it is more attack frequency than elation, but I mean it summons little underlings. That's why I was like, because it seems like you can just keep on spawning them back and forth, or maybe I'm just mistaken. That's why I was like, well, maybe it looks good for relation. Punchline generators. Okay, I see. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Yeah, see, like, you know, we cleared those guys, and now they're summoning more. And now just gotta deal with this new wave of enemies. Also, all things considered, this enemy is actually going pretty smoothly, which is surprising. It's a surprising turn of events, because I was not expecting this to go, well, I say as well as it is, but I know for a fact I can easily just get destroyed in like a second or two. Okay. That guy on the left I punched should be primed for getting killed. Cool. That other guy as well. They reach 6. Dispels from Illwish. No idea what that's doing. But we're about to see, I guess. They reach 6 out of 6 and now they're back to 0. Damage boost. That's legal. Every time a character under happiness there begins. I see. Oh. Okay. Oh, I didn't have stacks on Dahlia. Oopsie. Oh, good thing is we're getting them back. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no, I don't have my E. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Firefly will do a little less damage than usual, but we can make it work. She still does kill the little things. Now it's back to 6 out of 6. Funny enough, I cleared this with relation DPS, although it's with 1 star. You know what? Fair. I mean, the king in check is a really annoying fight. I mean, I might only clear it. I mean, actually, no, we're currently on like I still have only 2 cycles remaining, so there's a high likelihood I only barely make it. You have to think how hard it is to get the imaginary tree. So far, there's only 1 known people who got into the imaginary tree, and that is aaaa. Sander is the first one who discovered the imaginary tree, but as far as I know, that did not physically reach it. Huh. Interesting. That is an interesting way of putting it. Yeah, like it was discovered, but nobody really had arrived there. And yeah, aaaa really is the only one that is canonically expressed, like literally being there. When it reaches 6 out of 6, it just gets 1 stack of vulnerability. Fair enough. Thank you for explaining that to me. You can reach the magic rate. It's not a literal thing. No, but I mean, okay, wrong phrasing on my end, but more like you can be aware of the imaginary tree, right? But actually reaching that state of mind is different from knowing of its existence. That's what I was trying to refer to. So I do like that as a concept. Oh boy, drown in laughter. Ah. All of them now. Oh god. Okay, that is not fun, game. Ooh. Hang on a second. My skill points are not at a prime time. Surely, I do have stacks, so I'm not worried. But boy oh boy, is it scary seeing all of my characters with the stacks on them. If we're counting other Hoyo games like HI3, there was one person who reached the imaginary tree and even get to see how interactive with it. Interesting. I really need to do a deep dive on HI3. HI3 looks genuinely interesting as hell. Who knows what surprises await? Oh god. I'm concerned about November. What will happen in November? I mean, though, by November we should be at the end of the story, right? Fair enough. Of the imaginary tree, it's a theory. I see. But I mean, reaching that theory though is kind of like the moment. HI3 is a research topic for your HSR because they're starting to converge. Oh shit! If they're starting to converge, I mean, yeah, it's kind of noticeable that they're converging it, but I'd like to see more of it. But like a lot of the plot points, and again, like we are confirmed that like wealth is from that story, and even if they haven't done the whole confirmation yet, there is. Oh god, what the hell was that? It's definitely something I'm looking forward to at least seeing how they will explore it. All right, let's just kill these things before she gets a chance to attack us, because I'm scared. Please get interrupted. And if you don't get interrupted, please do less damage. Phew. I need the skill point for Fugue. We're just gonna hope we live. Interesting. Another illusion. Huh. Veracity inside Planarcadia. I see. I see. Soul's second account. Fair, fair, fair. Veracity, yeah, the Veracity is definitely in Planarcadia. I'm just concerned. I really, again, I don't know much of the context of Planarcadia. To be fair, I will forget a lot of the conversation topics of what happens in Planarcadia, because I have the memory of a goldfish. But when I actually do experience the story, boy oh boy am I hyped to see what the hell is going on in here. Okay, Full Wish. Do your head. You know what? That is a sick assault animation. Also, thank you, Silverwolf. I don't know how I was supposed to prevent myself from getting CC'd there, but God bless the amazing character that is Silverwolf. The more you think about it, everything leads to veracity. Each Aeon is voracious in their own way, like News with learning. And honestly, that's also kind of like the way that you see gluttony in Seven Deadly Sins. Like they're gluttonous because of their desire for wealth, for knowledge, but also that can also be attributed to greed. It's interesting how a lot of the sins kind of just like collide with each other. The imaginary tree is not a real thing. Fair. Good morning, good time, son Manny. How was your week? How are you doing, Merlin? Hope everything is treating you lovely and wonderful today. How have you been? Also, let me give. I almost clicked the wrong command. Guys, if you have not checked out Merlin, definitely be sure to check out his streams. He's absolutely great. I know him a lot from Eve's streams, and he's a lot of fun to hang out. How have you been doing, my guy? Also, Baldur's Gate 3, that's sick. Love that. Baldur's Gate is such a good game. The imaginary is an allegory for the universe to lend the model average person can imagine. It does depend on the writer's mood. Sometimes, like, to a certain extent, you can always take something as literal and something as not literal. Which is why I'm also, like, on the fence. But yeah, I definitely, again, the more we get to learn about this, like, this storyline, the more we get to see it, the more hyped I'm gonna be around it. Okay. Thank you. Still gotta install my new GPU before I can play Baldur's 3 again, but it's been fun. Yo, I love Baldur's Gate. As a matter of fact, the classmate that I'm working, the project that I was mentioning, you guys, they've played a lot of that game, and I've loved being able to talk to them about it. Also, they got Tomodachi Life, and Tomodachi Life is such a funny game. Oh my god, seeing the edits people are making with their own little HSR characters is so good. I love it so much. I want to see what Asat Pramad is planning with either Lan or Oro as they use them on Planarcadia's destruction. I'm so hyped for that. Like, Asat Pramad is the one Lord Ravager that I have been so hyped, and the fact that we are in Planarcadia, which is aaaa land, just makes it that much more hyped for me. It means that the Aeon, the Lord Ravager I was most excited for, we get to learn more. So I'm really happy about that. The imaginary tree, Sanders' purpose in HSR universe, yes, it is a concept. Fair. Are you enjoying Planarcadia? I have enjoyed what I've done in Planarcadia. And by enjoyed Planarcadia, I mean leaving the Astral Express. I have left the Astral Express, I walked 2 blocks, and that's as much as I've experienced in Planarcadia. I'm hoping to do a couple streams over the weekend to properly experience the planet. But yeah, no, like okay, so to be fair, the main thing is, while I myself have not experienced it, I have seen bits and pieces lurking on Eve's stream because I do like the story. I just didn't have time to play it. So I know for the most part what happens, just not the correct order, and I don't really know everything perfectly. So being able to properly experience it will be great. That's something I'm definitely looking forward to. The imaginary just refers to connected. This is why the aaaa thing is confusing, and that means it can possibly refer to enlightenment. Fair enough. Now, I'm just really happy I was able to get a star. I got the 2 stars I was looking for by clutching this one with my beautiful break team. And yeah. Also, welcome in Wisconsin Liberal. How are you doing today? Hope everything is treating you lovely. Yeah, this one, like, we just need to learn more about the imaginary tree to make, like, full-on assessments on that regard. Because, like, it's definitely, like, yeah, it is heavily implied and heavily mentioned that it is a concept. But, like, quote-unquote reaching that thing, like, you know, some people say enlightenment is also a physical place you transcend into. But yeah, it just depends on how you want to interpret it. Also recommend watching, Nova Impact has really good videos. Nova Impact videos are really good. I haven't been up to date on them, but I remember back when I was doing the character analysis videos, oh boy, I was watching their videos a lot, especially the War Among the Aeon videos. Ooh. They're just not that kind of clear about, yeah, they're not just clear about the imaginary tree. Also, yippee, I get my 1 star. I've only gotten a silver portrait so far. Okay. now that we're done with that, funny little thing. If wanna, can you guys see how many relics I have? I've overcapped by a little bit. So at the moment I can't farm. At some point I'm gonna be fixing this. Well, that's a problem for future me. I love your character breakdowns. I really started thinking about combat paths in different ways. It's a lot of fun. I genuinely, I do want to go back and do the character breakdowns. Especially because I love the flavor design of it all is the best thing in the world. It's great. So I do hope to go back into it now that I again will have time, and it's gonna be lovely. That's the other videos that I'm really happy to do on par with the lore videos that I was doing for the relics. The battery would probably be used to connect HA3. That's what I'm assuming. Also, how did I reach this level of relics? So the main thing is, while you cannot get more relics, right? When you are at capacity, you still get relics from treasure chests. So what I did, instead of doing the Planarcadia story in my own free time, one day I was like, what if I explore all of Amphorius? And if you can see, all chests, all nymphs, all chests, wherever the hell nymphs are, I also got all nymphs in every single one of these. So that's what I just dedicated myself to doing that one random day. Also, yes, I am MMI has really cool lore videos. I have enjoyed watching her videos. Actually, one of the people I know, Raf, he actually introduced me to Emma's content, and I was able to hang out with Emma one time. Like they're really cool. They're a really cool person. I did that last year. It was fun. Oh my god, yeah. Being able to explore like the places is great, and the game plan is at some point I'm gonna go through Planarcadia. Not today. Today I really want to catch up on Endgame, because boy oh boy have I not been up to date with that. So we're gonna finish. Well, Pure Fiction's about to leave, so I should do the Pure Fiction, especially because hopefully, if the game will allow me, I can do my funny little team comps. Also, this was a test run. I needed to test something here. Let's see. You know what? This calls for funny team comp number 1. Now, wait, wrong placement. There you go. Funny team comp number 1. Where's Tribby? The Lodi lore has been weirdly absent for the last half a year. Well, you know, it'd be like that. Sometimes life just hits. That's why I disappeared for a whole year. Also, Aetherton V24, welcome and thank you very much for the follow. Hope everything is treating you lovely today. So I know I made a facial Nova Flare for fun. Honestly, Nova Flares for fun are great. I love when people bring in their own ideas in that regard. It's really cool. It's really cool hearing people's, like, the way that people think of how they want to improve a character, especially when they themselves have had enough time to properly understand the core identity of the character. I do believe that a lot of people have the capability of becoming game designers if they put the passion and love for it into the game. The rough part is balancing, as every game is, because balancing is a nightmare. But that's also why I'm really happy that they've gone back and done these Nova Flares for characters. Also, you might be looking at my team and probably wondering, Manny, what the hell are you on? Why are you running this team? It's my funny team. This one, ironically, is the one funny team I like to run when I do Pure Fictions. They did hit the nail in the head with a theory of fury. Ooh, that's awesome. You have too many relics. I need to save mine, but love rolling relics. Oh, I'm gonna be rolling all of my relics when I'm building probably Yao Guang. Because I had like Yao Guang is like okay built, but I would like to properly have them built so that I can start running my funny elation teams and go Giga Brr. I want Hunt Trailblazer to be a gun wielder or a king guy like Welt. That would be sick. I think I would love for them to have a gun. Mainly because I think it would be fitting. Well, actually no, not all Galaxy Rangers have guns. That's just... There's 2 Galaxy Rangers that have guns. And then Rappa and, well, Ashvale exist. But I would much rather it be a gun. Especially because of... Remember in Panacony, the main way Boothill called all the Galaxy Rangers was with a special bullet. I think being recruited into the Galaxy Rangers and being told, hey, you should have this bullet that in case of emergencies can summon the Galaxy Rangers would be huge, would be lovely. I'm fine, yeah, don't worry. Like, again, I know the core, like, things that happen in Planarcadia, so you don't have to worry about that. Like, this is perfectly fine. I also, at this point, me avoiding spoilers would be insane. It's probably something I've already seen, because, again, I haven't played for, like, forever, the story. And I've seen, because I still interact with the HSR community. So I do know most of the things that happen. It would be kind of impressive if I had gone all the way through without it. Oh, after playing Arcadia? Yeah, sure. Because there's a chance we do have a couple of things. There's basic DBS is a lot of fun. Oh boy, I cannot wait to try the Elation Trailblazer. Also, I forgot that this enemy is the one that what is this thing? This is the one enemy that retaliates when you kill an ally. So that's something that I did not foresee for this funny team. Oopsie. Also, now that I look at it, ow, first of all, rude. Okay, yeah, Herta does have a Lycon. I was scared for a second that I went in without a Lycon on Herta. Alright, we do this, and hopefully we get to do the things before we kill anything. Nihility may or not be related to the next planet, and actors will dance on last stage. That would be sick. Oh boy. If we have a Nihility core planet, that would be the best thing. I would be genuinely so happy, because for those that don't know, Nihility is my favorite path by a mile. Also, sadly, I'm gonna die here, but you know what? The team did a lot better than I expected. Oh wait, never mind, there's a chance. Go, Herta! Kick their asses! Herta did not kick their asses, in fact. There we go. That was not enough. Oh? That Grits did nothing? My Sproxy is cracked for having the Battle Pass Light Cone. She has 85 crit rate and 240 crit damage. That feels illegal. That... I see the math works. But what the hell? I want those kind of stats. That's so cool, my guy. That's awesome. The way the Herta explains how Noose makes their anchor points instants just like screams, hold up, why is she talking like Noose pruning a tree? Not pruning a tree. A white hole and a black hole is to mid in the script. An Acheron may get an SP along with... That would be epic. That would be so freaking cool. Are you excited for Blade and new patch? Boy oh boy. Am I excited? Yes, I am so freaking hyped. Especially because, for those that might not be fully aware, I am a big fan of the Path of Nihility. The Path of Nihility is my favorite path. 1000%. Because I used to play League of Legends. disgusting. I know. When I played League, the main thing I loved doing in that game was applying debuffs, crowd controlling the enemy as hell, and doing damage over time. Which, you know, all of these are a lot of concepts that go into the gameplay of Nihility. I have Kafka's 5-star Lycon, but this is now better. I have High Silence Lycon. I have, you know, I have the main thing I was trying to say is I have all the Nihility Lycons. So I'm gonna be getting Blade and his Lycon because, you know, they're Nihility. So we're gonna make it pop off. And that's how we got into League of Legends from Nihility. Because I am a bastard that likes playing a toxic playstyle. On looking at it like this, right? I'm doing a favor to League of Legends players because my playstyle made them not be able to play the game. Which at the end of the day, it's what they all wanted. They all want to quit. That is a way to look at it. It's why a tree like a structure was used for the allegory. Again, the point is that the imaginary tree itself just refers to the universe, and it's a way to visualize the universe in a way that average person can understand. What you say exactly is what's supposed to do, and an average person can understand the universe. I see. Fair enough. That's also, I mean, the main thing I do fail to understand. Eventually, I'll properly read into it and figure it out, because I know that the imaginary tree and the Sea of Quanta are two conceptual concepts. Good English, but yeah, it's definitely things I will love diving into. Imagine if Nihilux was part of Nihility. I would love that. Immediately getting her and her Lycon, and even if she's not Nihility, because she has Nihility in her name, kind of. I want the propagation playable. Tasting Wrath in the Path, or just hearing more about the news of the path. It'll be cool. I kind of want to advocate for multi-path characters. Especially because I feel like it would be kind of sick to have, you know, like at some point, it's, you know, Remembrance I feel like would work well with that sub-path kind of gimmick. Where it's like, hey, it's a Remembrance character because they have a Memo Sprite, but then their main gameplay, the way that they main play, is more hunt related. So it's a Remembrance and hunt character. I think that would be cool. I would very much like that. Yeah, I would have to research more about HI3 itself, because that's a whole nother thing. I unfortunately have no 5-star except for Wealth in Nihility. I'm thinking of going a premium dot team. Honestly, premium dot teams have been buffed massively. They're a lot of fun to play. So who is I5? Oh, 3 faces. Harmony, Order, and something else. We don't know yet, but I'm really intrigued by seeing what the faces are. That would be really sick, honestly. I only have crit DPS on my account, and I'm struggling with Anomaly. Oh, Anomaly Arbitration is miserable, as you probably could tell from me playing earlier. Also, no worries, take your time, Wisconsin. Thank you very much for lurking. No, I don't like... I mean, I understand why crit is a gameplay mechanic, because it's nice doing critical hits. But I much prefer doing damage over time, and I much prefer Super Break because I don't need to build crit. So that's the reason why I genuinely just stick to this gameplay for the most part, and why these are my better built characters. There's another storyline in the Sea of Quanta for HI3 for context, but I still have no idea how to explain it though. That's perfectly reasonable, honestly. It's, again, it's a whole nother game with a whole nother universe rules, and it's a lot of information. It is so much data that would have to be taken into account. Boy, oh, like, I don't expect anybody to know everything from the top of their heart, or like, no, from the top of their mind. But it is definitely exciting, and it's definitely really cool. Also, kind of fucked up that that thing survived with 1%. Beauty is looking sus with Salanova going one of their related locations. It would make sense if it was any Aeon, but why them? I feel like, I mean, I do like the concept of every Aeon kind of being related to a certain extent towards another. Because I do find, you know, every Aeon has what I would say like their own worsty, right? You just have somebody that they have massive beef with. I feel like harmony and beauty would potentially be a little colliding, but also then I mean we kind of saw that from the order, right? I don't know. I mean at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean that the two characters will be worsties against each other. But yeah, I just feel like every Aeon just has somebody they hate. Let's see what this next phase is. Okay, ooh, that is kind of scary. Okay, I have an idea. Well, Herta, you're getting removed, and I need Himeko back. Also, Himeko, are you properly built right now? Let's give you your own light cone back. Yeah, you're built. You're built. You know what? We can give her another level to that thing real quick. It is probably them. It may make a cancer if you know what I mean. Yeah, the Stalaron. There's definitely a chance. Converging with HA3 to a point guard, then this is the HA3 protagonist. It might be, yeah. Have to be ready to retcon though. Yeah, there's always a chance where it's a retcon or the classic developer forgot. I like the always, you know, the meme in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, Araki forgot about this, so that's why we have this, or that's why this particular thing got retconned. That's just how I feel like it tends to happen. You know, Mythos just decided to appear real quick and unironically, okay, cheap narrative story device. Mythos could be used to explain all the bullshit in the world. It's like, wait, I thought this is how it worked. Well, turns out, no. Why? Because misinformation. That's actually very funny. Yeah, no, Rose actually brought in the literally giga brain use of Mythos in storytelling. Have to be ready to reckon though. I'm sure there's some things that writers want to keep in the past. True. There's a lot to explain the Sion Quanta, and even right now, we don't have an idea of being able to get examples of how it works, not much about it. In Star Wars reference of the quantum domain, that's true. I forgot about that little detail. HR3 currently focuses on the path of permanence. Oh, that's so cool. The girl on the path of permanence. No idea who that might be. What are your 3 best build characters? I want to say my 3 best build characters are Fugue. Definitely Fugue in there. Firefly and Rappa. I really focused more on Super Break during a good amount of time. So those were the ones that I just kind of full focused on. Especially because, boy oh boy, when Fugue came out and, where is she? Where's this beautiful lady? God, I suffered getting Fugue E2. Especially because I let a homie of the stream, Evening Music, pull for my Fugue. And boy oh boy, did that not go well. We lost pity at every single time. But it was fun. It was a cool experience. I'll be back in a few minutes, no worries. I forgot the name quite before they reached that part, but one of them helps Coraline's transformation. Fair, I see. I saw her design and damn, she looks great. Yeah. Fugue's best girl and she's so pretty indeed. Oh, also, yeah, I am indeed a Super Break fan. You know what? Hold on, let me see. We interrupt this stream to showcase the horrors that was the Fugue pulls on their stream. You know what? Well, this is a brief reaction of Eve's freaking video for a second. Hold on. This was them doing my pulls. Let me also increase the quality. Look at the amount of pulls. Look at the amount of pulls I saved for this lady. Okay? 270 pulls. And I entrusted them to this wonderful friend. You know what? Hold on. Also, we might as well just give them a shout out real quick. Because they also stream on Twitch and they're absolutely based. Yeah, look at that person. Look at that person. They're really freaking cool. Anyways, so yeah, them. They go by they them pronouns. But yeah, so if we go to the climatic points, oh there we go. There's this moment where also you guys can hear yeah. Yeah, they are live now, yes. Also, hello. Yeah, they're live and also welcome in Swan. How are you doing? This is what happened. Surely. This was the first fugue of 3 we had to get. I don't remember. It was kind of late-ish. So we got you know, that guy first. We went for Lycone, which we did win the Lycone. Oh yeah. You know. Next one was, if we go back a little. Big portion time. Nymphs do take a lot of portion of time. If has beef with Yanqing, literally. This happened as well. For example, for your wife, also welcome in Raf. How are you doing? By 3 best characters, Serda, nice. Sunday and Sparksy, fair. The Neum secrets are genuinely the greatest thing. Also, so we had that, right? And then, if we go to the last time, we got another one. Please, I really don't want to be on an open fire, bro. I really don't want to. We had this, right? Chat is going against me, by the way. Some people are like, oh, look at them pull another child. Also, real quick, also, before that, there was a little oh no there that I want to pause. Look at this individual right here. Wishing the worst upon me. Saying, it is going to be wealth now, just to bait Eve. Look at this horrendous person. That's me. That's me saying it's gonna be wealth. Please. No! Always the guy wishing for wealth, yeah. So that's something that happened. It was such a funny wishing like warping session that day. I laughed way too hard. I like the Nymph Secret. Yeah, Nymph Secret's more. You did arrive at the time that I'm showcasing the literal trauma of a wishing session. Let me ask you this: what is your wealth idle at? Because E4 goes crazy burr. Well, my wealth is currently, if I can find him, at E6. That day, that pull on that fugue day, I got him to E5. I remember vividly how I got annihilated. But yeah, if you guys can, definitely go check them out. Boy, oh boy, they're absolutely great. E4 is disgustingly good. It may be just a nostalgia talking, but how fitting exactly? It is very fitting. You could definitely knight 1-3 with wealth, definitely. But like, I'm definitely gonna go back, and I do need to build. The problem with me is that because I've been such a big fan of Nihility, a lot of my, if I can find them, hold on. What is this? Harmony. A lot of my Harmony units. Oh shit! I guess I cannot like look at them like that. But yeah, the main problem with this is that a lot of my Harmony units are just not properly built, if I'm being honest. Like, oh my god, am I struggling? Okay, because I don't have any of them favored. Like, I try. They're kind of there. I mean, Ruin Mage just it's there to look pretty. But would I say that they're properly built? Hell no. No, they really are not. My best build is Sparkle, Archer, and Remembrance Trailblazer. Oh my god, Remembrance Trailblazer is so much fun, especially after they got that buff. It was a lot of fun. Have you tried the DPS build? I have. Oh my god, the DPS build is really good. Still can't replace Yao Crit Body with 2 speed. Oh my god. Himiko loved me, unfortunately. Yo, Himiko's great though. You know what? As a matter of fact, we're gonna remove that Himiko slander right now, because Himiko is gonna go in here without a healer. Because I like running this random bullshit go team. In this video, in this arbitration, we have Fugue, Himiko, Acheron, and Tribi. For some reason, oh, I forgot to set up the other characters. Oops, hold on. Ignore you saw that. Hold on. Alright, gamer, I'm gonna head off for a bit. I have things to do. That's perfectly fair. Thank you very much for dropping in for a bit, Raph. Really appreciate it. I dropped Himiko from Celestial Invitation. I'm not gonna break at all. Honestly, understandable and fair. Annihilation Trailblazer to have the same treatment. Damn it! Give them something special support. That would be awesome. I would be very happy if they did that. Accurate in this economy, it's Jover. No, trust. It's gonna be very funny. Also, welcome in, Light. How you doing? How you doing? Hope everything is treating you great and wonderful today. What else do you need to run this sustainless? Well, I have Eidolon 2 on Fugue. That's the only reason why I can run this. Because, you know, I essentially have Tribi on Dance Dance Dance. So boy oh boy, my entire team moves forward. And, you know, just in case, let's move everybody forward again. And you know, there goes Himiko constantly just saying, you won't get away, you won't get away, you won't get away. Remember the HI3 relation with permanence? I just read a bit. Apparently there's a scion of permanence named Nara Lab. She helped one of the MCs of HI3 to get her dragon. That's so cool. The way I never get Dance and Dance LCs? Oh boy. Honestly, it'd be like that. Merlin, you know L from like one of the moderators from Eve stream. Thank you for allowing me to join Discord. No worries. You're by all means you're more than welcome. Yeah, no, like L also, the Dance and Zance used to hate L a lot. Like she never got Dance and Zance as often. I think they had one in like 2 years. Because I was talking about like, oh, you know, I have like this big brain idea for like Super Break that involves using Dance and Dance and E2 Fugue, and it's like, oh, we don't we don't have the economy for those. Yeah, exactly. We have I have Fugue E2, so it's essentially double Dance and Dance, and anytime I feel like I'm in danger, I just kind of press the funny alt button and keep popping off. Also, thank you very much for the follow, Swan. Really appreciate it. Again, my alerts are a little broken today, sadly. But I'm able to at least read it from the chat. Himiko SP may or may not come in 4.x, so there might be a possible trauma. We'll see. I do find a bit rough. I remember seeing this argument earlier on X. It is rough that a lot of the community kind of just like have deteriorated Himiko into just like, oh no, if she leaves the Express, she's gonna die. Stop her. Like, bro, let her have her character development. She needs to pop off. We all love Himiko, so we all want her to pop the hell off. I have one soul. They can't much more out of me. Fair enough, honestly. I have 0 Super Break characters. Nah, she'd win. Have you seen her orbital cannon? True. Honestly, that's what I'm really hyped about. I'm really hyped about just like a lot of the things that are coming up in this story. Also, ooh, I'm gonna take damage because I finally did not get Oh wait, are all these chickens? Oh, wait. Stop them. Not these chickens. Who's the chicken that still hasn't attacked yet? This one, okay. If I do this, it actually makes me break easier other chickens. As a matter of fact, I broke the other chickens, but it didn't proc the effect. We're gonna have character development? Yes. Love character development. Oh, that hurt. That's a joint attack I meant earlier. Ah, fair. Yeah, no, I hate this chickens under joint attack. It's so obnoxious. Oh. Also, that thing actually parrying back over all my attacks is kind of unethical. I need to kill it at ASAP, especially because I don't have sustain. We're in the brinks of death because of my hubris. Look at all those chickens. Exactly, those chickens are the worst. They're my worsties. They're my nemesis. Same with Joy Ascendants. Fair. What are the big spoilers I've seen? I mean, I've seen the animations for Full Wish. I saw Big Mecha Pom Pom. I saw the Sparksy. I saw Evanesia in the wall. I'm like just saying I saw after like whatever the hell is the first thing that comes to mind. I know about what well, better said who Ashvale is. I know that Ashvale is the one that like freaking took down not Shuhu. I forgot the name. The big planet Rahu. The big planet that ate Jingliu's hometown or home planet. Home ship? Yeah, it's a ship because it's one of the Sanjo ships. Like I've seen a decent bit. But would I say that I know the exact like core of it all? No. Oh, that's not good. Oh wait, no, that's a shield. Cool. Okay, I need to do this. Especially because after that, I get an ult with Acheron. Without Ashby, that's not bad. Yeah, thankfully, like, it's been... Again, I've kept things chill. I've seen bits and pieces. I know about Himiko's dad. Which I was like... Damn, I didn't expect them to actually showcase our grandfather. I love just calling him the grandfather. It's so funny. You should be fine enjoying the story. Yeah, I definitely will. There's definitely... The thing is, I know I have seen more spoilers. But my fish brain of a... My fish level of a brain doesn't actually remember. Which again, it's a great thing. That I don't have... Well, I have the attention span to see the things. I apparently don't have the memory capacity of remembering what I've been spoiled. So it's essentially as if I'm going on a clean slate. Also, welcome back, Flamer. How you doing? Yeah, no, it was Shuhu and a certain Lord Ravager. I see. Okay, so it wasn't the issue. I thought he deleted Rahu as well. Shadows may dance on an olden woven arm. Yes, I've seen that as well. Sweat time, every Hoyoverse introduce a dad. Hoyo are not kind to dads. You know, it's kind of like being a father in a superhero comic. You'll be there for a little bit. Zulo? No, I know the big planet that ate the home ship of Jing Liu was Rahu. But Zulo is another character, which I don't know who they are immediately off the top of my head, but it definitely rings a bell. Rahu was destroyed by Tang Xiao, if I remember correctly. Okay, then I definitely have my facts wrong. Sulo, oh, Sulo's the Lord Ravager. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you know what? Forge, I forgot the name of the guy. But the forge guy, the one that's like the guy that wants to destroy the preservation. I was surprised that the relic set actually talks about him. The firesmiths didn't, I never realized until, you know, I did the fucking video reading all the all the relics, that we already kind of know a little bit about the philosophy of that Aeon. That it's just like, oh, grab scraps, destroy in order to build like the whole foundations of the Antimatter Legion. It's really cool. The Archforger, yes, thank you very much. Demonic Star Rahu. But again, yeah, no, like a lot of the lore in Star Rail is just really fascinating, and I cannot wait to do, again, deep dives on all of this, because it's genuinely so enjoyable. Destroyed in a war, if I remember correctly, and it was Archforgers. Thank you. Just in time. Smiling life. What the hell? Hold on. I need to see that as an emoji in the freaking. Where's the? Oh, that's because the thing is, on my preview it doesn't show Wisconsin's emoji. I was like, what is that? And I'm seeing it on the actual YouTube chat, and I'm like, oh, that's that's really nice. I like it. It's adorable. What would an anti-preservation personality would look like? It has to be the opposite of Klipoth, meaning he likes digging holes instead of making walls. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. If you guys know that fucking reference, that's goated. And also, I just made myself feel old. God, that video was literally my childhood. Yogscast in the big 2026, I know, right? Anytime anybody says, like, oh, it's time to dig a hole, my brain is just like, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole, diggy hole. I used to watch so much Yogscast growing up. And that's also why... fucking cringe. So the thing is, growing up, because English is not my first language, my main way of learning English was mimicking the way that people speak. So because I watched a lot of Yogscast, I actually had more of a British accent in the earlier, like, stages of my life. Also, I just noticed the Wrath redeemed Hydrate, so I'm gonna get some water real quick. Okay, that's great. Yogscast back then was really good storytelling, along with all the mod showcases. It was so good. They were a peak channel. I was so happy always. I remember. Also, I don't know how to say that username. Oh, never mind. I see, Kevin Kaslana. That is freaking sick. I just looked at the like on my thing. It didn't showcase the translation, but I just read it from the actual Twitch feed. Kevin Kaslana _ Thank you very much for the follow. I had to contain my laughter there for a quick moment. Is that the one who dated Dr. May? Apparently. It's more smithing as I see it. Entropy against perfect conservation transmutation. Interesting, okay. I can see that, definitely. Good times, time to say bye. The main thing I like in the case of, like, you know, like the way that Rose explained it, it definitely has a lot of like that conservation where I feel like it's not about preserving, because again, well, preservation is trying to contain things and ensure things are well. The amber is a literal embodiment of, we're going to make sure that this doesn't get altered in any way, shape, or form. The other guy is grabbing essence of another entity and reshaping it and remolding it into what he wants, destroying it, but still gathering those. Okay, you know, great example. Full Metal Alchemist. Equivalent exchange. You need something of equal value to transform it from A to B. You cannot create something out of nothing. So this Archforger, in the concept of what I, at least my interpretation, is they're able to grab elements and grab its core essence and through equivalent exchange make it into antimatter legion entities and weaponry they can use. It's not necessarily that they are the opposite in nature, because they're still doing preservation kind of stuff, because, you know, they're making the most out of the resources, but it's cool in that regard. It's using entropy for the legion, yeah. Where should I post Facia's Nova Flare ID I had? You can post it in the Discord server. I think you said you're in there, right? You can post it in the... do we have an HSR channel in there? Yeah, we do. We do have an HSR channel in there. Also, I lost track of OBS for a second there. Yeah, we do have one. I haven't used it in forever, but it should be there, at least as far as I'm aware. Unless it's not visible and I fucked up. Permissions. Yeah, it says everybody should have access to that. Hold on. Yeah. As a matter of fact, this hasn't been it's not visible. Oh, whoops. According to guest, we do. Well, have you verified, Flamer? I mean, I'm guessing you did. Hold on. Welcome. It says here, Ether. You have the role. Hold on. If this is you, this is the channel. If your account is Ether, I'm just gonna add you because it says you have access. Because otherwise, I wouldn't be able to add to you in there. I've been seen, but oh, I had to refresh. Okay. Yeah, no. To be fair, again, I haven't done shit in a while. I had the Discord, back when I was doing more actual shenanigans. But then I kind of disappeared. You cannot have perfect conversations. You cannot have a perfect conversion of something without entropy's interference. Exactly. You know what? That's actually again. I kind of forget about the concept of entropy. I'm not gonna lie. So the fact that you brought it up, huge. And I do like, again, bringing it forth with now the concept of entropy. Yeah, that you can transform things and shift them from point A to point B. Also, not the call out of kinda was an understatement. You know what? Very much so. I legitimately just disappeared into the sea of butterflies. Also, dear God, HSR decided to lag a little harder. Also, damn, I'm so happy I get to still listen to these banger OSTs. The music for all these boss fights will be forever some that I genuinely adore listening to. Illusions of the past, literally. God, I'm so happy Sila got the Nova Flare. Sila deserved that Nova Flare. Also, finally, I can start breaking him. I don't think I have enough time to actually break him, but we'll see. Well, actually, Kafka's the only one that can try to break him. You know what? I can break him with enough skill points. I should have enough time. I should have enough speed for using 3 skill points. Emphasis on should. The checkmark channel to make the channels appear. That's okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I might ask for. I know Ritai said that they would help me set up a few things on the channel, so I might ask them for a bit of help. I genuinely have just been, like, again, not really doing things because I wanted to focus on my graduate degree. Now that I'm done with the graduate degree, I have the time. And I would definitely like to give YouTube more dedicated time. Especially because, again, interacting with the community, interacting with all you guys, it's always a lot of fun. I'm a little concerned now. Never mind, I got it. Okay. I was like, am I not gonna get it? that enemy just died to a DOT. It coughed and it died. So I'm very happy. Sela's kind of insane with a Nova Flare, yes. She's absolutely bonkers. She's now another teammate for Sarita 100%, especially because of the fact that her follow-up attack is not really a follow. It's, well, like I said, it's not a follow-up attack. I call it a follow-up attack because of the nature of how it functions, but it's not a follow-up attack. You know, unironically, I would like to see that kind of change that they did to Sela. To where's this young little lad? Yanqing. The main issues I keep having with Yanqing are, if I can find the exact thing I'm trying to reference, this. 65% base chance is unethical. The fact that it is a 65% base chance to freeze with a 60% fixed, you cannot even change it, fixed chance to bring up your follow-up attack is so bad. This should be 100%. This should always be 100%, and I would unironically like for this to be, instead of saying we'll launch a follow-up attack, to be we'll launch a enhanced skill attack. If you're able to launch an enhanced skill with this thing, like make that follow-up attack be considered a skill attack, it would kind of go huge for Yanqing. The other thing I genuinely would like, and the biggest issue I have with Yanqing in this scenario, is that, you know, Steel Soul Sync increases crit rate by 20%, crit damage by 30%. Ultimate increases crit rate by 60%. Right? So from this, you already have 80% crit rate. You can't do shit with additional crit rate, right? If you overcap on crit rate, you're doing nothing. So this too, giving you this much crit rate is irrelevant. Then you never really have consistency, because you're designed to go to, like, you're encouraged to be at like 40% crit rate, which means your regular attacks are inconsistent. And then you get this 100%, you get one huge attack. Cool. The only fix I've ever found for Yanqing that I kind of wish he got this, but, you know, to a downscaled version, if I can find him. Sunday's E6. Unironically. Yeah. Yeah, I was literally, guest literally read my mind. Sunday's E6 is literally the fix to that. Except, you know, they should give him this, but down, like, tuned down. Because, yeah, getting 2 crit damage for every 1 crit rate would be unethical. It would be too busted if it was just passively on a character at E0. My E6 son, I left at the bus stop. No, he's still waiting to be picked up from school. But unironically, I mean, one of my friends, Stephanie, does have a Sunday E6, and boy oh boy, did that homie, it made Yanqing do big damage. It's a lot of fun. Again, you only get the big damage for 1 turn, but I feel like it's a good payoff for you using the ultimate. How's the result? Oh, it's really funny. Hold on, let's see. Ooh, wait. I just need to grab like a random enemy. I cannot... So, funnily enough, the enemies that would survive don't get to survive. Wait, actually I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Oh, no, I remember. I made a Reddit post about it. I can find it on my Reddit posts. Because the thing is, I would show it in practice, but I can't. Because, your homie, it has overcapped on relics. So I cannot start any of those combats. But here it is. Here was the Yanqing I tried with the support E6 Sunday. As you can see, he went to 200 crit rate and nearly 600 crit damage after using his ult. So, you know, if you gave him this, 600 crit damage. It's a lot. It really just at that point you don't whatever the fuck your scaling is. I mean, you'd still care about your scaling because then it doubles it essentially, right? But imagine doing your attack, you hit hard, you do a follow up. It also hits giga hard because you're at the moment having 600 crit damage, right? And mind you, if you see this, because it's a borrowed character, this is in story, quote unquote, because I tried it against Sunday boss fight. This is not diverting universe. This is not buffed in any way, shape, or form. This is game pure raw stats that could not be achieved if it wasn't for E6 Sunday. Also, E6 Sunday gave like an extra 60% crit rate. That's also why it's kind of just unethically busted. Yeah, so like, imagine giving, again, I wouldn't say give Yanqing Sunday's E6. That would be too messed up. But if you can convert 1 to 1 instead of 1 to 2, for every 1 excess crit rate, get 1% crit damage, I think that would be pretty good for him. Because he's struggling at the moment, and he should have a couple Ws. If he got 0.5, that would be too minimal. If he got 2, that would be literally Sunday's E6, and that would be unfair from a game design standpoint. So yeah, that's that. Welcome to my TED Talk. No, let's do a little bit more endgame. I'm gonna do, I think Apocalyptic Shadow is the one that's, no, actually Forgotten Hall is the one that's ending afterwards. We'll do the stages of Forgotten Hall, and then we'll probably wrap it up there. Also, we're gonna bring in Old Man Weld in a stage that I can actually use him properly. Welt in an environment where he can potentially one tap. Also, I really need to edit my automated bot messages. I like how that one still talks about the time when I did Spiral Abyss. Back when I was still a Genshin player. But yeah, look at the damage Walt is just doing naturally. A school from the guild may be related to the story. That's actually pretty sick. I have to get ready for Star Wars mode. They're making the other endgame requiring 3 teams. Oh god. We're just cooked. That's what I'm hearing. Needing 3 teams has been unethical, but it's, I mean, it's fun, but it's also, dear god, the enemies just ceased to exist. I don't know where they went, but they disappeared. Yeah, I'm also excited for Star Wars. It's like the Stalwart thing. It's gonna be absolute cinema when we get there. And then it's Welt's turn. Dear god. With the Welt buffs, do we have some viable pure imaginary teams? I can see that being the case. Unironically, I've been debating if I want to do a Super Break Welt now that he gets 5 hits on his skill always. That's been something that's been like sort of roaming in my mind. Ooh, I don't have, you know what, screw it. I don't care if I won. Actually, never mind, I do have the skill point. Yippee! Oh, they didn't die. That's a little messed up. Ah, it's okay. Finish them off. Also, that is such a good voice line. I'll always love that voice line of Survive or Be Destroyed. There is no other choice. I want to know more about Stephen Lloyd's research, and the mode is going to be extra content. Oh my god. More Stephen Lloyd content would be huge. Again, I got to learn more about Stephen Lloyd from the Relic series. and just hearing him be a lazy little bugger is my favorite piece of lore about him. It's just like, yeah, no, she just didn't want to work, so he just made a glove to do like shit for him. I have mixed feelings since I want to invest more in Remembrance Team, but then again, I literally have nothing to do in HSR, so Starward mode will make me do something more. Yeah. I mean, it's about just... We just started the fight, Klee. What do you mean you lost all of your health? Where did it go? Steven is great. I love Steven. He did like to help his dad, he just wasn't really in there motivated for the work, which, to be fair, given his intellect and the capabilities of what he could achieve, 100%. But I do love that he is somebody that cares. And you see that he cares again as well through like all the things on like them working with like Herta. Just, you know, for the simulated universe and all the shenanigans. It's a character, like they're a character, like he's a character who cares. Also, damn, no more wealth, time to bring dots. I want to learn more. For a good while, I thought that I did think that he was Dr. Ratio because of the rubber ducky, but yeah, other spec. But his research is what I wanted to know about. The research is related to oral orders. Oh shit, that's actually really cool. Again, you all give me more things to want to look into and learn. So I'm definitely gonna look. I'm gonna look into that. That sounds epic. You know, when you put it like that, when you put a Genius Society members that has morals crazy, I wanted to debate that, be like, nah, there's more, and then I'm just like, are there more? I mean, Silas, I think his name was Silas. He just wanted the other Genius Society members to get along and be happy. Ruin May. See, Ruin May intrigues me, but I adore her character. Also, I guess you're going to the Shadow Realm, and we're out of the Shadow Realm. God, Sparksy's OST is so good. Like one step from Dr. That is messed up. One step from Dr. Primitive is unethical. Oh, they had a state and they got dispelled? Okay. Yeah, but like genius people tend to be more antisocial, yes. That's also why I felt so bad for that particular Genius Society member. He wanted to make them all be homies, and all of them were like, nah. Which makes sense. I mean, you even see that from, what is this thing called? The Euphoria storyline, right? When it's like, we're summoning all the geniuses. And then who shows up? Polka Kakamond, purely out of curiosity and also because Sander. Dr. Primitive, because he wanted to be a little bitch ass. Ruan Mei, who was just there being supportive and lending a little bit of help. And I think Steven was there. I don't remember. There were 4 members. If I might be no, Stephen Lloyd wasn't there. Stephen Lloyd was helping the front line, so he couldn't attend the call. But there was another Genius Society member in there. Acha, yeah. Because Steven was being a homie and helping out like the front lines. And again, that shows love these little moments of like where you learn more about the characters, not literally the game telling you, but by their sort of actions that they take. She's trying to remind the murder propagation. You tell me if she's morally good or not. I mean, depends on her actions, but nah, she's not morally good at all. It was a ghost. The music theme was dope though, so I give her props. Oh my god. the the revived like creature, that thing, that emanator enemy that came out in like 1.6. God, its OST is so good. I am a sucker for that song. Oh no, don't do it. Don't steal my unit. Never mind, I have ult. Fuck you. Zverog has given me traumas with that hand. Him grabbing my best units every time and making it so that I have to suffer will be forever in my brain as the biggest war crimes that he's ever committed. I'm pretty sure he committed worse in Belobog, but now him stealing my character, biggest war crimes. If anyone asks me if there's a playable antagonist, I'm going to tell them Ruin May, Star Crasher, Swarmkind, Scaracabas King. Yeah, that enemy was absolute cinema. I love that enemy. It was horrifying. Again, did not like the music because homie. No, I love the music. Then just did not like the aesthetics of the enemy. You know what? I'm gonna run dots there. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played Rappa. Let's bring Rappa back. Rappa doesn't have her relics. Let's give her relics. I believe Boothill has them. Yep. Because I wanted to do Boothill content with Boothill the other day. Yoink. Dude was spitting bars as a bug. It's not even close to the real Scaracabas. True. Who taught the bug to DJ? See, I mean, to be fair, we don't know how much the cognition of that bug was actually active while being reincarnated by Ruan Mei. Maybe homie was studying DJ skills while there. You know, like Lygus. He was studying DJ techniques while in the freaking cave. The moment I heard Lygus' theme, my brain exploded. It was such a good song. I still listen to Lygus' boss music. Like Mythos equals something. But yeah. Arume was just more curious about the Aeon, and also she's a lovely and showcases love in her own way. Yeah. She's absolutely lovely, and you know, if I can go real quick over... Oh look, it's Sela. You know, I like how I'm moving here real quick, just... You know, if it wasn't for Ruan Mei, if Ruan Mei did not exist in this world, we wouldn't have these little homies. And would you like to live in a world where these little homies don't exist? Exactly. We finally got Shuhu's true form. That's actually epic. What? That's awesome. What? What if the one making the beats are the enemies, but the harmony faking sheephead DJing instead of helping us? That would actually be hilarious. Again, I like the people's like random little comments about the game. It's so much fun. You want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Yeah, I would like to. I would indeed like to enter the Forgotten Hall game. Also, where is there we go. There's my daughter. Fish orange wide eyes. What is that emoji? Oh, that is an adorable little emoji. Thank you, Wisconsin. She's quite disappointed that she cannot communicate more intimately by verbal communication. True.
Make a wish. A will of metal. Does that hurt?
A lot of the traits that Ruan Mei showcases are definitely some that I find really intriguing. Yeah, I forgot. Kafka needs to get an E first, and then I never have to E ever again. Also, one of the things that I do feel like they need to sort of rework some of the 4 stars. You know, not necessarily because I believe that they're gonna be meta again, but like one of the passives that got changed from Sela was that it was like, oh, 50% less chance of her being targeted. That had to change, and Danhang still has it, so I feel like they should change it for Danhang as well. And the main reason why they had to change that is because all the attacks at this point in the game are just AoE. So like that passive effect didn't mean shit. She's still quite disappointed that she cannot. Oh no, my race. I did mention that. There are some pieces that Hunt Arc might be the next version. That would be cool. Honestly, regardless of whether we go Haunt, Nihility, Propagation, God, imagine if we go Propagation instead. That'd be a nice, that would be a funny bait and switch. But, you know, I would love, more than anything, I want Nihility. But if we get Haunt, that'd be cool as well. The thing is, I feel like Hunt is more... Hunt has to be later on. Main reason why is because I feel like if we get Hunt, we have to get to the point where we've at least seen at minimum 3 of the 6 Xianzhou ships. And we've only seen 1. We've heard of 3. No, we've heard of 4. But we've only been to 1. And we have characters from... Actually, no, we have characters from 3 ships. I forgot that Yun Li does count as another ship. It's just like, they're the only character from that ship. Well, now we have Yao Guang, actually. Never mind, I'm just completely wrong. We have 4 ship characters. Well, it's not necessarily related to the Xianzhou. I do feel like it would be kind of cool to have the Galaxy Rangers and the Xianzhou, both key elements of the hunt, be part of that storyline when we unlock the hunt. That's my logic behind it. Because it would be interesting seeing, you know, how the interactions of... I mean, Budhill mentions how in good terms the Rangers are with the Xianzhou Alliance. So I would like to see more of that dynamic when we get to that point in the story. I don't think you have to necessarily introduce all the ships. Almost the core generals have been introduced. That's true. That's exactly why I was like, as I spoke about it, and then I realized both Yao Guang and Yun Li are, you know, core characters in that area. I was just like, yeah, no, never mind. I genuinely am just like rambling on for no reason. Like, we do have the elements that would involve us being able to sort of get more of the hunt. And like, I mean, again, I do feel like the thing is, while I personally would like to have involvements of the Xianzhou when we unlock the hunt, it makes more sense based on what we have learned for it to be more related towards the Galaxy Rangers. we meet ManCarSua. Bam! Look at us, Cyrene. If we got Cyrene's bow, that would be so funny. I don't think that would happen, but it would be so funny. Su Shang is from the Yao Qing? I thought... No, yeah, you're right. I'm not sure if she's from the Yao Qing, but she is from another ship. Because her parents are not on the Xianzhou Lao Fu. And her mother is like a big deal, apparently. Because they do mention that the mother wants Su Shang to be like really, really good. Because it's sort of like a legacy at that point. That's also why Su Shang, unironically, I think her sword is somewhat related to her mother. Because Su Shang has trouble holding that big sword. And you can tell that it's not her experience. It's more about... It's not about her wanting to sort of pop off with that weapon. It's more like she's been told she has to use that weapon by her parents and again by legacy. Again, those little details about flavor design and storytelling is what I love about this game. Boy oh boy, could I yap about like random character details. Okay, let's see. I think the Xianzhou might be involved in the Hunt arc. a little. I get a feeling that the main Xianzhou arc might be a bunch of, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. In particular, permanence or some way for us to sort of shift the perception of abundance from negative to positive. A pirate in Ares, but I get the feeling it's her mother's sword. Yeah, it is her mother's sword. Okay, thank you for letting me know that it is in fact confirmed. Or an old pirate in a Harris who bears a legacy. I think I get why. I think the hunt might be the next path, because Abundance right now is giving a lot of screen time. Fair. Said pirate is a streamer now. Yep. Got also learning about that hurt a lot. That was a little unethical game. Not gonna lie. You know what? I unironically wanna do. We'll do a basic attack here. Mainly because I wanna have a proper turn with Link Shot to heal. Planarcadia is going to shift the abundance view. That would be sick, honestly. Because I mean, to be fair, we've seen a lot of the negatives of the abundance, but there have also been. I was about to say there have been some. What are these things? Equations that have showed us the positivity of abundance, and then I remember, no, a lot of them were horrifying. There were some that were kind of cool, but a lot of them were just nightmare fuel. It would be cool to see, though. I'm definitely looking forward to what they do with the characters and what they do with the story. Because I mean, I'm of the belief that every single one of the factions has sort of like two sides of the coin. Side note, there's also a new interaction with Silverwolf talking about an in-world gacha game of the Fluffy where she cheated in a Hunt Trailblazer. Oh my god. I love abundance and I love nihility. You know what? Understandable. They're great paths. Sadly, I actually went the longest time without using abundance characters. I was trying to. Oh no. Oh, that works even if Silverwolf is not in your party. Thank you, game. Yippee! Achievement. Abusing the system. No, I went the longest time trying not to use abundance characters. Because I was a stubborn little fuck and I got the thing is I also got Japard early in the game. So I was doing all the story with only Japard as my healing, shielding. And that's why Japard holds a very fond space in my heart. Japard will always be one of my favorite characters. And I cannot wait. I really want him to get a Nova Flare. Astropolis, maybe harmony, preservation, and nation. Ooh. That's pretty sick. I would absolutely love that. I do like as well that they introduced all these concepts to us. And I also kind of wait to learn more about Panaconi. Like, not Panaconi, like Planarcadia and like the little intricacies of it. Because one of the things that I have seen so many people shipping Pearl and Ashvale. And honestly, I'm all for it. It looks kind of cute. Now, do I know why they shipped them? No idea, but I'll figure it out. Speaking of IPC, are we going to ever meet the vampire girl? I hope so. She was epic. She looked really cool. We're gonna go there this patch cycle. Oh, that's awesome. I'm genuinely hyped for that then. Also, we're about to defeat Kafka. Dear God. Well, actually, she's gonna. Never mind. She's not gonna get a turn. No, or she is. Not sure. We'll see right now. No, she's gonna definitely get a turn. But it's okay, because Rappa gets to use her. Do I have enough to get her skill? Probably, right? Yeah, I do have enough to get her ultimate, I mean. Also, we almost killed her without needing to use the ult, so we're just gonna overkill now. Yippee! Voice actors is the reason why. Fair enough. I love voice actors though. Nice seeing you using nice seeing you Rappa. I love Rappa. Rappa's one of my favorite characters. Would well work on this team if you don't have Link Shot. Maybe, but I mean Link Shot also increases the damage. The main reason, unironically, the main reason why so for example, one of the things that depends for me, right? I've enjoyed using Link Shot on these teams, especially because, you know, the Befog debuff increases break damage for 2 whole turns. It's really good. But if it's only one enemy, I do unironically prefer using Gallagher if I can find my homie. Gallagher, even though again, I have Link Shot, there's always chances where Gallagher is so much fun for me to use. I'd skip break if Rappa wasn't in it. You know, that's absolutely based. Persistent, you have the correct take in this world. Honestly, I just liked Super Break as a whole. I like the gimmick of it, and I like the Harmony Trailblazer, one of my favorite characters. He's the 13 guy, exactly. Yeah. Gallagher was also one of my big selling points to give a try to Super Break. Pearl and Asheville's VAs are married. Wait, I did not know. Okay, I knew about. Okay, that makes sense now. So I remember Asheville's VA had a partner. I just never remembered who they voice. The fact that it's Pearl makes so much sense now. Fair enough. Because I know also Blythe and Protano. I don't remember how to say their last name. But the voice actors for Lygus and Misha, they're also really cool. I know that there was like a bit of spark because of Genshin, but I remember it was Skirk and what's the other character's name? Rate, whatever the hell, Ray something. That character that's bandaged up, that's really freaking cool from Genshin. Rerir. Rerir is so cool. A certain scene actually fed it a bit. Just play and you'll find it. Eventually I'll get there. Boy oh boy, at the pace that I go, it's gonna take a month. Also, so many Gallagher yawns. So let's get out of there. But yeah, it's been great. I do think though with that, I want to wrap up for today. We did 3 endgames. We yapped a lot. And I do need to get a couple things done now, plus a little bit of food. But yeah, thank you guys for being here, honestly. It's been an absolute delight being able to, you know, hang out with you all, vibe. It's always a pleasure seeing ya. And I'll see if I can appear here tomorrow. Because I would definitely love to do more random shenanigans. Actually do the story this time around. So yeah, let's see. /raid. Let's raid Viridian Dawn. They're doing Genshin. They're also doing the Luna watch party for Genshin. So yeah, let's do that. And then I'll see you guys around. I haven't made a raid message. Fuck. You know what? Broke the bot. And forgot to remake the message. To make again. We're just gonna do this. This is gonna be the freaking raid message, I guess. If I can copy it in time. This is just gonna be the raid message because I have the attention span of a child, I guess, at this point. Anyways, though, thank you once again. Y'all have been an absolute pleasure to hang out with. I really should pin a note on that. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. Proceeds to not do it. I'm actually, I'm gonna do it immediately. I hit the stop stream button. I'm gonna do it immediately there. Anyways, timer's about to run out. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.